What's up, everyone? David Staub from Maegical here. Just wanted to jump on for a few minutes tonight and speak about something I'm pretty passionate about, and that is how important it is for you to take control over programming your conscious and subconscious mind. Because if you don't, someone else will. Making sure all of this is working on my little channels here. You know, I'll reiterate this in just a second, but this world creates multiple systems that are put in place to completely take control and program and reprogram your mind for fear, for control, all these other things. So it's incredibly imperative you become aware and then take control of your own programming and reprogramming, because that is absolutely pertinent for manifesting what you want to create in your life. If you don't, your subconscious mind is going to be caught in fear, and it's also created to give power to things outside of yourself. Every system is literally foundationally created for you to give power to things outside of yourself, for you to give power to a pill, for you to give power to a political person, for you to give power to a deity that is up in the clouds judging people. It's constantly created for you not to bring power back to yourself. Becoming aware of that and taking action on it is absolutely instrumental, not only to your own happiness and creating what you want in your life, but for just taking control back to your life in general. You know, we'll talk about that in just a second, though. Let me see if all these things are working on here. Let me turn my comments on. Hey, sending love back. Sending love back. I don't know why it's not showing me who said that.
On for a few minutes.
Oh, it's Francisco.
And speak.
Francisco said that. Man, we are so real quick, not to jump around, but our international retreat, we are so grateful to have Francisco as one of our main facilitators there. Oh man, that is such a gifted soul. And the fact that he's working with Maegical, we are so grateful to have you working with us, Francisco. Your ability, your talent, all the love and light that you put out there. We're just so grateful to have you aboard and working with us, man. So great to see you on here. Francisco is an incredibly gifted, intuitive, that's just doing awesome things out there, mini groups. So come visit him on our island. We have that international retreat coming up in June, and Francisco is going to be doing many different workshops. He's going to be also, many things. So glad to see you on here, brother. But yeah, let's chat. So what I want to talk about, foundationally becoming, most of you have heard my talk about my, to fully transform your life, the formula for transformational change in your life. I see a few of my employees jumping on here. So you guys have heard it many times, but the formula for transformational change in your life, one of the foundational pieces of that is becoming aware. Become aware of what's going on. And what I'm talking about tonight is the programming and reprogramming your mind, because you must become aware that all these systems that are put in place to program your mind to stay controlled, to stay in fear, to give power to things outside of yourself constantly. Think of it as anything they freaking tell you, think of the opposite. That's probably your right answer, okay? But it's so important once you become aware of that. The second part of the formula for transformational change is taking full responsibility to change it, right? So a lot of people that I've worked with, the past, years working with people and helping them program and reprogram their mind in business, either personally mentoring or professionally developing, it's first becoming aware that everything has an aspect of programming. Think about the music you listen to, right? It's been tapped into everything. It always, and to each their own, there's not necessarily a right or a wrong, but they always ask yourself, how is this programming my subconscious mind? What are the words in the message? Because understand, words are powerful. Spelling, it's called spelling because you are literally casting spells. How is it programming my subconscious mind? What is the message of this song, right? So the music you listen to, the things you watch on TV, this is why step number one of taking full control back of your life should be shut the hell off of news. Get off of that stuff. It is straight up fear-based stuff to keep you in control. Like they've literally had programs you can look up and do your research on. I believe it's called Project Mockingbird. If I believe that's what, there's programs out there that literally show the TV, the television program was created to program you. It was created to incite messages that go into your conscious mind, reprogram your subconscious mind, which runs 95% of your day. Understand your thought creates a feeling. The feeling puts out a vibration. That vibration attracts your reality. If you're looking at fear and scared constantly and worried and thinking about what's going to go wrong, you're going to create feelings of scared and worry. And you're literally visualizing the worst possible thing happening. What do you think you're most likely to experience? The worst possible thing happening, right? You are such powerful co-creators. You are such powerful co-creators. Again, for those of you that follow me, the heroic trip, the heroic dose that I did 3 months ago came back. What was the main message of that? You are powerful co-creators. You've been given this beautiful gift and power to co-create whatever you want. There's certain, now everything isn't just all love and light, right? There's light and dark energy. There's people that use it. So you got to use your discernment there. But the people that have been in power have manipulated systems. You think they don't know how the power of co-creation works? They absolutely do. That's why all the systems that are put in place systematically to keep you in control. So it's so important not just to become aware of it, but become aware, then take action on it. Right? Don't feel bad. Don't feel down. Don't judge yourself. Nothing like that at all. It's okay. We've all been duped at some point. We've all gotten to a point where we've had to wake up at some point. Some are still waking up. Some are still deciding to stay asleep. To each their own. The time to wake other people up is past. People have kind of decided to do what they want to do. So I'm over trying to wake people up, to each their own, right? But those that have woken up are aware of this, and there's still some people that are just starting their awakening journey, and it's beautiful. And once you realize and you see what's going on, you can take action to program and reprogram it. No, there's specific things, right? Science is catching up to all of this. Your first hour you're awake, the hour before you go to sleep, your brain's in a theta state. That is prime for reprogramming. That's the best time. Meditate, write, do your affirmations, listen to things throughout your day, listen to music that's like to each their own, right? Do whatever you want on your own time. There's no judgment in the statement. All I ask is ask everything in what you do. How is this programming my subconscious mind? Is this for my highest good? It's 11:11. Thank you. Mr. Paul Grosso's here. Come say hi, Paul. As Paul Grosso, that man is insanely talented. He flies out every single time we have a healing ceremony to do his incredible cacao ceremony, play his music. He's about to become famous. I told him, don't forget about all us little people when you go blow up. We're so grateful to have him here.
Good night, guys. Thank you so much.
He's going to be freaking playing on a private island with us at the retreat.
We're going to have a bunch of fun. We're going to get moving and grooving to the beat.
That's right. Follow this man, Paul Grosso. You change your name. What is it now?
It's Apostoli. You can see. I'll probably tag in some stuff.
I'm gonna tag him on this. Apostoli Grosso. Follow this man. Incredibly talented.
Look at that. 7 day I was born.
Look at that. Boom.
Peace and love, everybody. Let's making some juices. I'm tired. Peace and love.
He's in town because Maegical has another epic healing ceremony this Saturday. We're all booked up for this weekend, but our next one's probably going to be sometime at the end of March. DM me if you have any questions about that. Incredible human being. We're Maegical, so grateful to partner with Paul. He's phenomenal, good heart, so insanely talented. So yeah, it was good stuff. Programming and reprogramming your mind, right? Hour when you wake up, hour before you go to sleep, throughout your day. You know what? And one of the businesses I run is a door-to-door sales company. I love it. It's Maegical is like the divine baby that has been gifted to us literally by God to heal the world. It's beautiful. One of the other businesses that I run is a door-to-door sales business. I have very much a passion for that because from the ages of 19 to 24, I did door-to-door and I freaking loved it. I learned how to connect. I learned how to influence. I learned how to communicate very effectively with the help of some mentors. I say all that because I just talked to my employees and I said, the name of the game to grow, if you want a quick little clinic in it, is affirmations in action. I can't speak enough about how affirmations can program and reprogram your mind. They can. And now they're all saying them throughout their day. And we absolutely killed it today. I had some employees that went out and rocked it out there. It was awesome. And they're using affirmations in between doors. So now, again, there's two pieces to this message, right? Become aware of the programming that's happening out there. The news is programming you. The politicians all just want to control and program you. Like all that programming's out there, but you have the power within you to change any of it. There's no reason to live in fear. People want you living in fear because fear is the most powerful way to control. Most organized religions are based off of fear. They want fear. What is the most powerful way to control someone? Say, if you don't listen to me, you're going to literally burn in hell for eternity. Think about that with logic. Now, many people that are indoctrinated heavily into organized religion get triggered by those things. But if you literally think about it, you can be a good, loving person, do good for humanity, help people heal. But if you don't think a certain way, there is a God that was created that is going to make you literally be on fire for eternity. Like that, and people believe that. People really believe that because of how powerful the religious indoctrination is. Because in the beginning, people in power said, I want to control these people. I'm going to tell them all they're going to burn in hell if they don't listen to what I say. Literally. So it's first, there's two parts, right? Become aware of the programming out there. Everything, the music, the news, the organized religion. I mean, all of these things that want to control, they want you to give power to things outside of yourself. You are so powerful. You are such a powerful co-creator. You really are. I can't say it enough. One of the things we do in our business at the end of every day is we do a chant. I am worthy. I will lead, not follow. I will believe, not doubt. I will create, not destroy. Right? I am worthy of love. I'm worthy of abundance. I am worthy. We do that chant at the end of every single meeting because these kids need to know they are worthy. We need to know you are worthy of love. You are worthy of abundance, right? That programming's out there. The school system, it starts with the school system giving value to your grades define your value, or your teachers define your value, or your parents define your value. And that's all bullshit. All your value is within you. Is within you. Nothing outside of you defines your value. You have all the value. You don't need anything else, right? You decide the value. And once you get that down, everything you'll vibrate at that level, and you'll attract that which is already yours. You see who we got on here. So the first part is understanding the programming that's out there. If you don't take control of your programming, other people will. They will. The news will. This is why people get sucked on the news all day. And it's like there's people walking around that are just robots regurgitating information. There's no actual authentic thought. It's, I saw this on the news. Well, this politician said this. Well, this sports person said this. It's just regurgitating news instead of authentic, loving, unconditional, non-judgment-based thought. Right? So you control your programming. What kind of life do you want to live? What do you want to do with it's whatever you want. There's no wrong answer. That's the beauty. You are right, or you are right no matter what you believe. That's why there's no point of arguing on Facebook. Your core beliefs get sent to your reticular activating system in the brain. Your reticular activating system looks out and only looks for things to confirm your core beliefs. That's it. So whatever you say, you're right, because it's true in your reality. So why not create a reality that's beautiful, that's empowering, that's loving, that says no to the systems of indoctrination? Become aware of the programming and then take control. How do you take control? Morning routine. Get a morning routine down, no matter how uncomfortable it is. Get a morning routine down. Prime time for reprogramming, right? Get a workout in. Do a meditation. Write gratitude writing. Write your gratitude. Write your affirmations. If you could write your own story, what would that look like? Write it. Write it and think about it and feel it into existence. When you go to sleep at night, most people, before they go to sleep at night, they worry. They think of bills. They think of fears. They think of the argument they had with their spouse. And then that marinades in their subconscious mind all night long, and they wake up with anxiety. Before you go to sleep at night, think about what you're grateful for. Think about what went right. Think about the next day. And if everything went perfectly right the way you wanted to the next day, what would that look like? What would that feel like? Visualize that. Think about that. Envision it. Know it to be true. Then go to sleep. You have a better chance of manifesting it, right? This is all programming. Listen to affirmations on the way to work. Give it a shot. I never thought I'd be listening to Christian music while I work out or go run. I never thought I did in a million years. And it's not that I'm like all about that. I don't really define myself anymore. But a lot of the messages are beautiful. I like the messages of empowerment. I like those messages, right? And it's whatever works for you. Just find what works for you. There's no right or wrong answer, right? But anything you listen to, when you put in your ears, it goes to that conscious part of your mind. And that conscious mind goes to the subconscious part of your mind. And that subconscious part of your mind controls 95% of your day. 95% of your day. So what do you listen to? Who are you listening to? Right? People are naturally empathic. Humans want to connect with each other. Under trauma, under conditioning, under all these things that make us put our walls up, we want to connect with each other. So the people you spend the most time with, your subconscious, your brain is going to create neural pathways to those most similar to the people you spend time around. So are you spending time around people that are toxic, that have limited beliefs, that are negative, that want to bring you to their lower vibratory level? Are you spending time around people that want to lift you up, that practice gratitude, that want to help you get to your highest good? I'm not saying cut people out. I'm just saying take control of your power and be protective of your energy. Protect your energy, y'all. Protect your energy. You're worth it. You are worth it. You deserve a wonderful, loving, abundant life that you create whatever the hell you want. But you gotta protect that energy. If there's people that, and again, I'm not talking about cutting people out. You know what? Because I'm a firm believer that my door is always open to literally anybody that needs help, or anybody that wants it, or genuinely wants what I consider truth, or genuinely wants love, or genuinely needs consoling, or genuinely needs that. But so many people are so freaking caught up in ego and so caught up in their world of toxicity and negativity and everything's bad. They're on their own path, man. They got to help themselves first, and there's some points where you got to protect your energy. Right? I'm all about helping people out, but you've got to protect your energy. Okay. So take control, get that morning routine down, get that evening routine down, choose music or things that are going to program your subconscious mind for positivity. Choose people or groups that are going to lift you up, that are going to help you. Take control, take steps towards your healing. Make healing your number one priority. And I'm serious. Healing has got to be your number one priority. In my experience, healing has to be your number one priority. If I didn't take the steps to rewire my addicted brain and my binge drinking habits and my partying, cocaine, like you name it. When I was in New York, there wasn't one thing I didn't do. And healing wasn't my number one priority. It wasn't. It was pleasing myself. It was escaping. It was, what is the next extreme high escape I can find and do? When my priority became, because I can want to do all these wonderful things. I wasn't a bad person, but I wasn't making decisions for my highest good by any means. Once I made healing my priority, and I opened my mind to plant medicines and psychedelics, and I learned from my incredible wife the art of meditation and reprogramming my mind. Once I made healing my mind and my heart, my soul, my number one priority, I found my healing and everything started to shift in my life. Make healing your number one priority. You're worth it. You don't have to live with anxiety. You don't have to live with anxiety. You don't have to live with insomnia. You don't have to live with rage. You don't have to live with depression. You can heal. You have to believe that to be true first. And you also have to not let the system's fear stop you from finding things that could help you find your healing. There's so much fear around ayahuasca. There's so much fear around psychedelics. There's so much fear around plant medicine. You know what there's not fear around? Horrible ass pharmaceuticals getting hammered every weekend and because they're constantly pushing alcohol on people. I'm not judging at all. I was there a lot. I drank enough for 10 lifetimes. Trust me. I'm not judging. And some people can have a few drinks and not affect them. But what I'm saying is understand how everything's affecting your subconscious mind. Make healing your number one priority. Take control of programming that mind because you have a beautiful mind, but you are not your brain. You're not your brain. Think of your brain like a supercomputer that you can program however you want. You're your soul. You're so much greater than your brain. You're your soul, your spirit. So I got a few people messaging on here, and for some reason this app isn't showing me what they're saying. So my apologies if I'm not responding to you. I have this and I'm streaming across 3 different channels right now. But make your healing your number one priority. Take control of your morning routine. Take control of your evening routine. Make sure your tribe is bringing you up and not just bringing you down, okay? Use music too. Affirmations, so freaking powerful. Take control of it. Oh, look, he's listening to me while I'm talking. That's awesome. No. Oh, there you go. I'm scared. Tell me about ayahuasca. Robin, I would love to tell you about ayahuasca. Ayahuasca is a beautiful, powerful plant medicine that is a sacred plant teacher. Ayahuasca is what birthed Maegical, this movement that now across all channels has nearly 30,000 people around the world. We facilitate empowering healing ceremonies every single month. We've helped facilitate healing for hundreds of people at this point. Was all birthed from ayahuasca, and my wife, Megan, had a huge part of her healing from ayahuasca. Robin, I'm going to message you offline more about ayahuasca because it's a beautiful medicine, and there's a lot of fear around it. It's very sacred. It's very sacred. And you have to like respect the medicine, but I'll talk to you about it offline. Okay, Robin, I don't think we're friends on Facebook, so shoot me a friend request and I'll message you offline about it. Okay. Lean into that fear too. Okay. Lean into that fear. Growth happens on the other side of leaning into what you're uncomfortable with, leaning into that fear. Okay. It's all that. You probably handed me your phone.
Oh yeah. You're right. You need any more?
No, I'm good. Okay, no, thanks. All right, you all have love for every single one of you. Lean into that fear. Take control of your programming every day. Every day, your mind's going to have a battle. Every day. Choose what's good for you. Choose what's not good for you. Instant gratification or delayed gratification. You know, program your mind one way or another. It's up to you, but you can take control of it, okay? DM me for any more info on that. Oh, also, I do have an incredible sample morning routine. If anyone wants that, I'm happy just to email it to you. Just DM me your email, and I'll email you an awesome sample morning and evening routine. I challenge you to do it for 6 days, and you will feel different, okay? So anyone that wants that, friend me and DM me your email, and I'll send it right over to you. And, of course, I want to plug our incredible international healing retreat in June. It is going to be an 11-day ultimate healing life experiences. 8 beautiful plant medicines, 15 facilitators coming together to help people heal, yoga workshops, tantra workshops, mindset reprogramming workshops, healing foods. You're going to spend 2 nights on a private island, 8 or 9 days in a Belizean jungle. You're going to go on a tour. It's a vacation and a healing experience like literally none other. So any questions? Oh, we are friends. Oh my gosh. Robin, I'm sorry. She just messaged me and said, we are friends. I'm sorry, Robin. I'm about to get off here and I will email you our morning routine. My apologies. All right. Y'all have a great night. Have love for every one of you. DM me if you want that morning routine. I'll email it right over to you. And if you have any questions about the international retreat, pricing, what the itinerary is, shoot me a message and we'll chat. Or email david@maegical.com, Maegical. Have a blessed night. Happy healing.